Alright, what's up, you guys? Welcome back. Glad to have you guys here. We're going to be jumping into more Mystique in just a bit here. We were able to get pretty far with it. I'm pretty happy with where we're at. The hair, I was able to do a little bit more off stream, and it's okay. It needs more work for sure. So we're not going to be focusing on the hair today. We're going to be focusing on the expressions. We're going to try to get those, pump those out. Because I just need more time to fiddle with the hair for sure, and I feel like if messing with the hair on stream, it just never doesn't look good, or it just feels boring to me for you guys to sit there and watch because it feels like nothing's really happening. But a couple things that we were working on throughout the week was this really cool Fantastic Four diorama piece thing that you can actually wall mount. It's all flat right here, and this is like two pieces, so it can technically just push it out. It comes right out. But there you go. So it's a negative zone portal. This isn't going to be black. This will be like a kind of like a clear translucent is blue, or maybe just full blue with like a pearlescent look to it, just because I realize if we go translucent, it's going to be you're going to see the supports that are inside of it, and I haven't tested to see how that looks because I don't have it available right now, and I got to make money I got to spend money to make money kind of situation. I don't have that right now. But I bought this silver filament, and it looks pretty good as something just to start off with. You can add more paint to it if you wanted to, but I would be selling it as is with like this silver filament. So you can just boom right out the gate, pop this onto your shelf, and you're good to go if you wanted to. Otherwise, you can add a little bit of wash. I'm going to be doing another one. I just put one up recently, and I'm going to be doing another one with the take it down. I'm going to probably just take that one down and redo it with a prime it, give it some a real silver thing that I did for the Hydra and AIM platform thing I made. It'll have that same kind of paint right there, and then it'll have like a wash on it. Maybe do some other painting on here. I don't know. We'll see. But I like to do it because I feel like it needs a little bit of a wash on there. Like I put a lot more details since the last time I made it. And it looks good. I really like this. The other thing I made was a Fantastic Four symbol. It was just the symbol itself, and has a wall mount hole, like kind of like how I did with. It's the same hole as these ones, and I put it next to it, so I have my bombastic Bagman Spidey on the Mezco stand attached to it, so it works for that. But you can simply add your, like if you wanted to put your Human Torch on display, maybe it's your Mezco one or your regular one, I don't know, or your Marvel Legends. That's up to you, and it works totally fine with you. So, anyways, that will be going up on Friday, as well as the platforms, the King or Hydra or AIM wall platforms. Those will be going up on the website Friday, as well as Mystique. So we'll be getting into that. Let's see here. Triple Toys, what's up, man? How you doing, brother? Glad to have you guys in here. Anybody else in here? Leave a comment or just do little dots. Let me know you're here. I appreciate you. I want to know who's watching sometimes. But yeah, make sure you guys are liking, and if you're not subscribed, make sure you go subscribe. I don't say that enough, but yeah, make sure you leave a like real quick. It helps me out a lot. Makes me want to keep going. So since I'm new, there's not much here, but I appreciate the three of you guys that are here with me. Anyways, let's jump into. Let me move myself off to the side, and we will get going here in a second. Present, share screen. Go, share, boom. Okay, let's go. There we go. All right. So I think it looks good so far. There's a couple things I want to fix, which I think the eyes right here, I need more of an eyelid. Just the slightest bit more. So I think I want to fix that. I just kind of noticed it right now while I was waiting. So let's see what we can do with that. Yeah, I think it just needs to come up a little bit more. Let's dig this a little bit deeper in here. Okay. Yeah, I think that's good enough. Let's see here. What else can we start throwing in? All right, so a couple of expressions that we wanted to do. Let me see here. We were gonna do kind of like this half smile, like a slight smile. And then we want to do more of like a grimacing face, gritted teeth kind of face. And then kind of like a smug smile, where the eyebrows are down a little bit. And the, it's not a full, it's not a TV smile, but I think that's what we're going to go with. Hey, what's up, Gaijin? Appreciate you jumping in here. Glad to see you guys. Alrighty, so let's see what we can get into. Again, I won't be messing with the hair for now. We're going to be leaving it as is for the time being. I know it's crappy looking right now, but I will get in there on my own and at some point during this week to fix that up. Right now, we're just going to be focusing on the expressions until I figure out until we get them all done. And if we get them all done, then we can come back to the hair. All right, so let's go duplicate this one. I'll rename this one. Let's see here, because the expression you see here on the screen is what I'm gonna be working on first. So let's go with calling it. It's almost like a devilish smile, or like, huh? Devious. Thank you. Devious. Thank you. That's what I want. Devious smile. All right. So let's do this. Let's go here. Let's turn off the original. And okay, so we gotta make sure we kind of come back with it. Then let's go in here. All right, let's go up a little bit more here. That's not bad. Detail this in. Let's see here. I don't like. It's gonna come in. Then curve down. It's a little weird. Let's see what we can do here. trying to do it without giving her too much of like a chimpanzee kind of look to her face. Let's go BST. Let's bring the intensity down a little bit. Okay, not bad. There we go. Also, you know what? Let's go. Let's see here. Need a little bit of curve down here. Neat. Let me look at some anatomy references for the mouth here. I want to see how that corner comes in. Okay, so it's not too much. Interesting. Okay. So it definitely needs to come in here, or at least the cheek part kind of comes out a little bit. And then I think this area come out. That's a little weird. Maybe I gotta drop this down a little bit here. Let's also duplicate, rename devious smile. Perfect. Put that there. Put this up here. I feel like the lips need to come out a little bit more or something. I don't know. So with that, let's go BST maybe. I think it's this. This looks a little weird here to me. And I think it doesn't need to go all the way straight to the back here. Something like that. I think that's close. Hitting it. There we go. It just needed to be further than where this was coming out. Let's see. Let's go PST one more time. Okay, add a little bit here. I think this corner is like a little too sharp. Let's bring this in a little bit here. Okay. God, don't know. It's a little weird. All right, let's fix the eyebrows and see what's going on here. So let's give the eyebrows a little bit up higher. Turn off symmetry.
Hey.
Snips, chill the fuck out. I will get the chunk on your ass. So up here, down like that a little bit, and then let's go in here and add here. Faintly add in some lines here. Let's go B. Bring it in a little bit. I don't know. I'm not liking this mouth a little bit here. Yeah, I think it's too wide too.
It looks kind of like, I don't know if the mouth is
Give me
too low too.
Too low the mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that. I think this is too low here. I think let's try and increasing the lips, top of the lips here a little bit. Let's try to do that. Let's go here. Try to get in there a little bit. Okay. B. Bring this in a little bit here. Let's see here. BST. That's weird. Okay, let's raise this up a wee bit. Then I'm gonna fix the bottom lip as well. Okay, that's not bad just by smoothing that out, actually. Let's see here. Let's go UV. Bring this in. Switch to alpha on. Okay, that's better. Bring this in here. Alright, it's not bad. Let's get in there. That's the direction we want to go. wonder if it's just this is too much here. Let's see here. Let's go to the inflate. V. Okay, I think that's not too bad. Let's just give this some color here in the lips. Let's see how that kind of helps it. Let's go here. It's not bad. I think this eye right here can come up a little bit more. I think it's still too ovally. I have to do that for the other one as well. So let's mask out this area. Okay, so we want it to be a little bit more straighter in a way. Like that. Let's do the same thing here. Before I forget to do this one as well. Okay, bam. Turn that one off. There we go. It's better. Something feels a little off to me, but I think it's okay for now. I feel like maybe it's the eyes. I want to say maybe it's this area here. No. Smooth that out a little bit more. It's not too shabby, I guess. I guess the bridge of the nose is okay. Let's kind of define this edge a little bit here. I guess that needs to be done. Make sure I do that for both. I hate when I see something I noticed later on before I do the expressions and stuff. Or after I start doing the expressions for normal pieces. Because then I have to do double the work and do it back to the original one as well. That's all right. Okay. I think it also looks like she has a big forehead, but because another strand's gonna go right here. Oh, screw it. Hold on. It's kind of giving me a weird face. If I don't just move this. Because this hairline kind of shapes the face also, so if it doesn't look right, it's gonna throw me off a little bit. Okay, I think this is looking okay so far. And same thing, let's bring up the mouth here area. Okay, so tool, masking, blur mask. Let's bring this up. It's not too shabby. All right, I think this one's pretty good. I think we could be okay with this. Let's work on kind of like that gritted teeth look. Duplicate that. Because this would be the face I would want to use for like, holding pistols and stuff like that. That's going to be, where's that? this one, kind of. I don't have the other picture I have referenced in here, but it's similar to this. Okay, let's turn off devious smile and turn off that one. We'll leave this one on for now. Okay, so let's go with I guess I'm gonna have to we're gonna append inserts the teeth. Objects teeth. Okay. Let's see here. Boom. Bam, pow. Perfect. Okay, so we'll go there. Bring it in a little bit. Then let's go down. Let's see, we got our group. Color. For objects. Okay. Then let's go here. T. This part. Okay, that's why. B. All right, let's go PCB. Let's go there. And then we'll kind of come down with the mouth here. All right, cool. Let's go inside. PCB. Not too bad. I think we're getting where we want to be. Let's go and dynamesh this. go a little bit higher here. Okay, and then I'm going to bring up this area a little bit. There you go, kind of like that. And then let's see here, we want lips. Oops. Bring this area up a little bit. Let's see here. Okay. All right. So now let's go in here. Bring it up. Let's see, how's that? Okay, it's not bad, I suppose. But I think we can. Go like that. Snips. Yeah. Let's kind of maybe make it asymmetrical a little bit. Or you know what I need to do is I need to bring out this point here, the tip. Do that. Let's see what's going on here. Let's do the bottom lip. I think that's what we kind of need here. Let's do T.
Don't feel like
Go. I think that's probably better. Sorry guys, I haven't been talking too much. But how was you guys' Easters? You guys go out anywhere, hang out with family? You guys get anything? My mom always makes a Easter basket for us, and since she went to Disneyland recently, she picked up one of the new Jedi holocrons for me, the green one, pretty cool. And she picked up a blue kyber crystal in there, and it came with a Plo Koon. voice inside of it. I was like, ooh. I was trying to go for Cal Kestis, so I gotta keep trying again and again so I can get that one. And then yeah, there's a bunch of new voices in there. And then also she was able to grab me the Moana 2 4K. So I appreciate that very much. Because it sucks, I can't go to like a Target and go pick up I can't just go pick up DVDs anymore. You have to order them online. Okay, let's see here. Oops. Go here, let's bring this down. And I think I just need to come out with it like this. There we go. No, I think it's pretty fine like that, actually. I didn't do anything special this year, for sure. And what'd you end up doing? Just hanging out at the house with the family or something? Go RGB. Nice. It's not bad. I mean, as long as you're hanging, chilling with family. You don't do anything too crazy. But we definitely ate a lot. Because in the morning, my mom made some breakfast. And then later on, we went to Claire's family, and they had a big old barbecue out in the park, and lots of delicious food over there for sure. And I stuffed myself with all kinds of stuff, like some ribs, some chicken, some banana bread. What was that other kind of meat your dad made? That was like, it wasn't the orangey looking chicken, and it wasn't not the short ribs. It
kind of like steak.
Yeah, it was like steaky.
It's like, I know what you're talking about, but
I don't know what it's called. I don't know. It's delicious. Her dad makes really good ribs. They fall off the bone. Nice. Huh? Oh yeah, that's that's the other thing. Normally when we go over there, they always buy those crackable eggs with confetti inside of them, and then my mom ended up buying them this year as well. But my dad is like, nah, I don't want to do that over there at my parents' place. It makes a mess, and so my mom just gave me, because I told them, we do it over at our place over there. So they gave me like 5 cartons of them, and so all the kids are running around. They're loaded with them all constantly. There's a never-ending supply of eggs that, the kids are getting a little too crazy with it, and they're like smacking, especially Claire, because I'm not the related one. They're not gonna do it to me as much, but like they'll smack the whole egg on you. You're supposed to like kind of crush in your hand and then hit, so that's like confetti. Otherwise, it just they got her sister pretty good with it. Like, I heard thunk as they hit them in the head. But it's just like basically you're just totally slapping them on the head and breaking the egg on them. And yeah, it's brutal. See what? Is this right for the lipstick here? Would it go to in here, or would it stop? I don't know, guys. What do you think? Does that look right, lipstick wise? I feel like it doesn't. I don't know. Oh well. Alright, let's get to the eyes. And do the same thing we did to come for the other one. But I'm gonna mess with the eyebrows. We're gonna bring this one up a little bit. So let's go here. Do. Let's see how that looks. Oh, the other thing, the cool thing was there's a bunch of Star Wars news coming out of this weekend of Celebration. Did you guys get a chance to look at any of that stuff? Like there's some new announcements of new movies, the Star Wars Starfighter with Ryan Gosling, and then Sean Levy is the director. And if you're not familiar with Sean Levy, he's the one that directed Deadpool and Wolverine. Ew, that doesn't look good. I don't like that. And then you got, which I'm interested in seeing that. If we can get like a very nice kind of scoundrel kind of movie, I think it'd be interesting. I think it's what we needed out of a Star Wars movie. Anyways, and then but I'm looking forward to the Maul Shadow Lords. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. You get it the 1 year after Clone Wars, and getting some more in between, especially up to the point where in Solo. I like to see where he was at with the Crimson Dawn, because that was a story that could have been told further in Solo's sequel if it did better, but unfortunately everybody ruined it after what was it, Force Awakens or Last Jedi? I think it was Last Jedi. Yeah, Ryan Gosling in Star Wars is weird for sure, but we'll see what happens. I'll give it a try. I'll give it a chance. It's definitely not something I'd expect to see. And then, they also, if you can get sneak peek, you can find some videos online. But the Mandalorian Grogu movie got like a little trailer. It looks good so far. I mean, I'm glad that we're getting Zeb. Zeb's back. And then Ahsoka series season 2 kind of has a trailer, which is a bunch of concept art that they had. But I mean, honestly, I'm looking forward to the lineup of movies. Be good to have Star Wars back in the theaters again for sure. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Oops. I think I can be a little bit. Let's go up a little bit more with that. There we go. Does that seem weird? I feel like that's a little weird. Just leave it as this. Smooth it a little bit. It's there, but not too there. And let's go here a little bit. Just the faintness of it. Alright, that's not too bad. Let's kind of bring that back in. Yeah, right? The brows not being a little symmetrical. Yeah, try to make sure give a little asymmetry to them. It's not bad. Okay. I feel like there's something up with the face that I can't quite see. Let's see. Let me see here. I feel like this area is a little too much. I think that's better. Yeah, I think that's better. Okay, let's turn. Let's go back to the first one again. And let's go here again. Smooth that out. That off. Yeah, that's better. Okay, let's turn on. Oh, you know what? I forgot to switch this back to normal. Let's duplicate this back. And then this, we can go back to. There we go. And this is the gridded teeth eyebrows. Gridded teeth. Okay, there we go. And then let's bring the teeth up here with gridded teeth. So turn that off. Yeah, I feel like that's better because now this feels like more of a divot in the head than it felt more straight and gave her face a little bit too much ovalish. And I think this is a little bit better now. So anyways, let's go to the regular one. Because I did that, I need to bring this back in. Okay. Then turn on this face and these brows. Do the same thing for this. Turn off symmetry. Alright, see, that's not bad. I like this one. This would be a sculpt I'd like to, I don't want to just split hair with. Maybe the eyes are a bit close together, or the space in the forehead can be shortened a bit. Yeah. Okay, let's see here. Eyes. Close. Yeah, I feel like you could be right here. I could think they could be a little bit further apart. Ooh, that's gonna suck a little bit. Space in the forehead. Yeah. Okay, so let's do. I think let's bring the forehead down a little bit here as well. Okay, that feels better. I feel like that's pretty good. Let's take this, go in a little bit here. Yeah, okay. I think we're looking good on this face here, for sure. Okay, let me go check out the other faces that we have around here. Let's go here. Turn on this, turn off this and this. Okay, I like that. Looking good. This part here, this can also come up a little bit. Actually, hold on. This and this. And let's try to bring this up and out. Achieve that volume a little bit. All right, I guess we good. You know, we did enough of a thing here. I guess we have 2 expressions here for now. Did we work on the other? We work on the hair again? Yeah, let's go work on the hair again. Honestly, I'm just happy with this. I think I like this one the most. Oh, you know what? I need to give her a little bit more of a... Yeah, let's fix this mouth area real quick. She needs a little bit of some wrinkling. There you go. Simple as that. I think let's go here and let's go up a little bit. Yeah, let's bring this back a little bit here. This. Oops. Come on. Select. There we go. Right, that's fine. Okie dokie. I think I'm okay with that. So let's see, what can we do to add a little bit more of this hair here? I feel like this one's a little too thin. Bring this out. Okay, let's go on the inside. Just try to add a little bit more volume from the inside here. Let's see, PSH. Okay. Let's grab this. There we go. Let's see here. This one strand, we can kind of get a little bit more. Damn it. Okay, so this one, let's use BMV. Let's turn on back face masking. And a shadow, what's up, man? Those shots have been pretty dope, man. Good job on those. They're looking clean. Hopefully one day you'll be able to take photos of one of my sculpts. I know you're gonna kill it and make it look awesome. I still have to get any of my stuff taken photos of. I haven't even done too much. I might get it sent out to a friend of mine that lives nearby. And he might be able to take some pictures for me. We'll see how it goes. I still gotta ask. That's not bad. Let's gain some more volume there. It's better than it was before. Yeah, so like this is a before, and this is kind of like an after on this side. I gotta figure out what the hell. It's always hard to like know what to do with the back of the head. You're always ends up, there's never much reference for it. But I'll have to look at the Marvel Legends figure and see what they did. I'm sure it's just like just straight in the back. Kind of has like from what I'm looking at the figure, it kind of has like a tall neck in order for it to sit on there. But that's why I kind of want to make sure the hair goes forward a little bit, so that way it's not really in the way. Let's go V. Are you guys? Did you guys get your what's it called? Man, the mini comic book wave. Did you guys get any of those figures in? I guess I have one coming in from. I forgot I pre-ordered it at Hasbro Pulse, and so those ones already came in. And then I guess GameStop called me today and said that the Banshee and Adam Warlock are in already. And then I have a Dagon for sure coming in from Hasbro Pulse. And then I think I just got charged for Banshee or one of the other ones, to be honest. I don't know which one. But I think I might have to cancel the GameStop ones to pick up just because it's already coming on the way from Hasbro Pulse. But we'll see. I don't really have the money for it, but oh well. That's what sucks with pre-orders. They always come in the wrong times. Alright, let's fix up some of this. For Mezco, if you guys are Mezco collectors at all, the new Frog guy is coming tomorrow, or not tomorrow, Wednesday. Woodford. I don't know if it's Woodward or Woodford, but Doctor. What is it? Yeah, Doc Nocturnal. His little Alfred is coming, and it looks good. I mean, the articulation's cool, and a bunch of accessories. No, I was expecting it to pack in with something else, not come with much, to be more of a static figure, but the fact that it's so articulated is awesome. I'm very pleased to see that. Now, if I can scrounge up enough to pick up that'd be awesome. Yeah. Just close up that window. Okay, let's go here. Let's DMV. Oh, it's still not. I gotta turn it back on. There we go. Okay, and this kind of come up. Part of that. And then this one. Let's see here. This. Let's add a little bit more volume to this one. Let's see this H. Okay, and then this one can kind of come here, I guess. Then I think that's better for now. Yep, I think that looks better so far. It's got enough volume, and the hair's kind of like together. And I just need to plug this up, I guess. Let's go here. Let's go. This one. And let's go here. That's better. Yeah, make sure you go to uncannysculpt.com. That's where you can purchase any of my sculpts right there. Boom. I'll go through it in a bit because I've added a lot and I haven't gone through my shop in a long time. I think honestly we'll probably stop right here. It's like 9:30 already, and I think this is a pretty good. We're at a pretty good point. I think I got a good enough amount done with this hair. I like it. I like where it's at right now. And then I'll go in there and add a little bit more details and stuff like that, like geometry, divide. All these hair strands will have like, let's see here, boom. Let's see, come on. I'll give it more like that. But I'll get into that later. Once I have everything where I want it to be. Let's save this sucker right here. Alrighty. Yeah, and she definitely needs to be pissed. She's always angry. Alright, so let's go stop screen sharing there. Let's bring the sign. Open up that, present. There we go. Okay, so Alright, cool. Let's turn off the reference. Alright. So, for those that don't know, now you know, this is my... Oh, Jesus. Which one's best? I guess it's this one. Let's go here on the side. Sorry, guys. Alright, so this is where we're currently, the shop as it currently is. You know what? Let me just pop it up over here. And we just finished up Daredevil, so we got that here. Anytime you're on my website, usually I'll populate what's the brand new thing. I'll put it here in this shop tab. It just takes you to the newly added section. So if you go here, and you just scroll down right here, and it's all the newly added stuff. But if you wanted to check my categories, which is your comic characters, prompts, or original characters, I have these as well. That's the one thing that kind of sucks is when I make this collections tab, if I put it at the top, it's always at the top, and sometimes when when you're selecting it, it's like I can't tell if I actually did something to change, but right underneath of it, you just guys keep scrolling a little bit more. So I kind of hate that I did that. But anyways, so props, I haven't made these in a while, but I do have some still available. Like I know I have for sure the trash can, this metal one. That one's a pretty cool one. You can even hold the trash can lid if you want to do the Captain America thing. That's pretty cool. The rats, I do have a few of those. I think there's like 4 variations. You get quite a few of the rats. I have a guitar axe. That's Riders. That one's pretty cool. I have it right here, and it's an awesome little thing. It works best for Mezco figures, as you see here. We got a couple little diorama things as well for like ACs and door handles to add to your things. There are also intercoms. And when you're purchasing, make sure if you want to print it yourself, you can buy the digital versions and print it yourself. Otherwise, make sure you get these ones. And these are the ones that are printed, and I can send them out to you guys. And then the thing that we've been working on the most has been the comic characters. And this is all, I think this is set by best selling right now. Yeah. Let's go old to new, featured, new to old. Let's go new to old. All right, so we got Daredevil one. Again, make sure you're paying attention that this is digital file, because if it's digital file and you buy it, I can't return it. And the part garbage bin, yeah, I like how that came out. I want to see that one get used more. And I was in the beginning when I was making that one too, I was thinking about adding like a little piece of trash that would sit on top of it to make it look like a full trash. Same thing with the other one. It's kind of like an insert. I just haven't gotten around to that since then. Haven't been back to props lately since they never really sold well, so I didn't really give them much effort. So yeah, more Daredevil. This is the one you want to get. We got the Nightcrawler sets. I do still want to I want to check out these ones. Get this one painted up. I really want this head painted up. Put it in display. Red Hulk. I haven't gotten this one painted up yet, but this one's a really cool one. Based off Phil Noto's artwork. This one came out pretty good. I like these expressions. I dig them. We got Soaring Shield, which is Sam Wilson. We had a couple of variations. These ones already got painted up by Nico. It looked really dope. We got the Smirk, the standard face, and the yelling face. And it kind of sucks because this came out. I released this the same time. I think it's like Riot Project or Right Tier, whatever, however wanted to say their name is. And it came out at the same time, and I was kind of bummed that they brought the same thing I did. And that's what kind of sucks when you make something that's at the same time as like the movie release. You know, because I did the Red Hulk and Cap around that Brave New World time. But I like it. You know, I did it kind of for me too. You know, I wanted it for my own personal collection, so I'm glad to have it. Something I'm really happy about was the Sinister Sand, which is Sandman sculpts. You know, there's 2 different variations. There's the all sand version, which fits on the No Way Home Sandman body, and then you've got the regular version, which fits better for the what's it called? The retro card one. And then the Ultimate Weapon Wolverine, which is like the Ultimate Wolverine. I don't have a body. I don't really plan on making this figure. I just wanted to try it. I'm not the happiest about this one because I did this kind of like at the beginning when concept art was still early, and I want to. Things can change as more comic panels have been drawn and stuff like that. So I've seen other people do it, and it looks fantastic. It's definitely one that I probably want to redo, but I don't at the same time because I don't have a body for it to go on. Like if they made a figure for it, I might go back in there and add more to it, but otherwise for now, it is what it is. This is a figure I really want to see done. I want to get this one painted up for sure. The Punisher one. I don't have this one painted up yet. I just thought it was really cool with the broken mask part and then the regular one all kind of scratched up as an alternate for like that Mezco version. This one's pretty dope. And the show says, I have an idea to throw at you that I don't see anyone doing. Is a face sculpt that looks like it's getting punched. Yes, that is on the docket for a sculpt that's getting punched. Bullseye is an idea I want to work on in the future. So to kind of help with either the Dark Avengers kind of look, also for the regular Bullseye. But I want to get a Bullseye that looks like it's getting punched, maybe a tooth falling out or something. And also I want to use that sculpt also for just a goon, just a random goon kind of guy. Something that gets to get punched and bruised up a little bit. That is something I like to do in the future. I just keep wanting to make other things instead. But yes, that is something really good, and it's a great idea. I appreciate that. So we'll try to jump into that one eventually. Yeah, Bullseye getting punched is perfect. Yeah, I feel like that would go really well with this Daredevil for sure. You know, a bloody smile Daredevil with a punch Bullseye. That'd be good. This one was the Black Panther versus Predator T'Challa face, and I didn't get around to doing the actual Black Panther or the mask version, but I feel like this unmasked is really cool and interesting. Definitely worth checking out. I love how this came out because it's like two pieces in one. You get the clear translucent fiery yellow orange a resin, and then mixed with my other resin, and it looks so cool. I have a couple pictures I took. But I mixed it with I have this little wall mount thing that I have made, and it's you nail it to two things on the wall, and this goes where like the pegs go on the bottom of the Danny Ketch's bike, and it plugs into the wall. So I have him with his hair with the fire slicked back and the open eyes. I have him on that riding up the wall, and it looks dope as hell. So I'm really happy with how those came out. Nico painted them up for me, and let's see here. Do I have one? Yes, I do. Yes, look at that. That one came out so sick. I love that. Oh no, I'm dropping pieces. I just dropped a piece of lightning bolt. I'll have to find it later. And then I gotta get to it. I'll get to it in a second, but the Cyclops is a really good one. And then I forgot that I did a regular Punisher too. I haven't got this painted up yet, actually. I do want to get this one painted up eventually. I'm waiting to get I sent Blade to get done by Omega Doom. He's working on it. I sent him the Sneer one, and I'm waiting for that one to come back in. I'm very happy with how that came out. I saw the Hello, My Name is Brian one, and that one is fantastic. I love how he sculpted that one. I'm just glad I did this one for myself at least, but I still need to get this one painted up to see it. This one was done as a commission that he allowed me to sell, so it's available. I don't really know what people want to use the body for and whatever, but this is Zorn. And then so we got Wasp. I haven't had a chance to get her painted up. She looks cool. When I want to, I might do another Wasp head, because this head was okay. I haven't done too many female heads. I'm trying to get better at it. And the what's it called? I do want to do a Jen Van Dyne that's like the beginning of Mighty Avengers before she dies in Secret Invasion. I want to get that look, and even like I want to paint it up like a what's it called? Shriek, the Shriek body, the all black, and get the double jointed elbows and stuff like that. I want to see how I can make that work. Cyclops was a really good, fun sculpt that I got one of them painted up. I got I think it was like the gritted teeth, but with the like optic blast on the side. Yeah, this one. So I got this one painted up by Nico, and it's in my collection right now. This one's a very dope one. And then I got Omega Doom working on a version. This version. Jesus, puppy. It's got an open area for the blast effect.
Okay.
However, since the X Factor one came out, it's kind of changed a little bit. It's a little bit deeper since it's longer or more weight at the end. So I'm gonna probably change the sculpt up a little bit to accommodate for that. And it's almost there. It just needs to be pushed in a little bit more, and it can work. So I might go in there and fix that up. I might even fix up the mouth. I kind of feel like the mouth was a little bit too small. So I might go in there and make a few small adjustments to it. So expect a possible V2 version of this one. Let's see here. And then, I love this one. These next two are so dope. This one came out awesome. This one's done by Nico as well, which all of them have been. This is the Doom bot, and you can put this one on the Super Scroll Dooms because this one has the blasters in the back, and then the cape can remove without little tabs. If you were to get like the 3-pack one, it has tabs on it here. So I like this as like a little Doom bot, and then I'm going to use my 3-pack Doom as in the seat. But I do want to kind of create like a platform for Doom to sit down on his little throne with two Doom bots on the side of him. So probably look forward to that in the future. Which there's only like one version of the Doom bots head sculpt. There's no variants. And then this one was really dope. I love the way this one came out. It's so sick. The what's it called? Is Nick Fury as an LMD, and in the comics of Marvel Knights, he was an LMDs that started taking over and started going haywire. And they had this LMD had like the gun arm, so I wanted to recreate that, kind of give it my own flair, and it fits. There's one spot in here that fits the Mezco blast effects. It's a little bit loose. I'm gonna have to probably add a little more to that. To sculpt, but it's all right. The other ones, all four of the other ones work for the Marvel Legends smoke effects, so you can plug those in. Those ones fit totally fine. So I'm glad to have that in my Marvel Knights display. Well, it will be, but he's always out here because I love it. And then I put for the other hand because it's robotic, and because he punched a microwave, and that's how he got shown that it was an LMD. But he's got a Doom hand for that metallic look. And then let me go back so you guys aren't seeing what I'm seeing yet. Let's see here. Where is it at? Okay. Let's bring this back. This was a big seller for sure. People bought this one up a lot. I might redo another version. But it's the Kazar set with the tooth necklace, and then you can slip on these armbands to cover up that line that was on Kazar's wrist. So it looks really good. I have a set already on painted up by Nico, put it on there. And then we also have the Hellish King, which is like the Ghost Rider King of Hell. I never had a body made for this one. I wanted to give it a try, and it looked good. So it was like a short horn version and a longer horn version. This one I also painted or printed out in a full fire, the translucent orange. This is the first one I did. So when I did the other Ghost Rider one, I want to make sure it was separate, so you don't have to paint, mask it out. It was a lot harder, so I made it separate. This one is all one solid piece, unfortunately, but I think it looks pretty good, especially with the fire coming out from the side of the mouth. That was dope. And then this one, Symbiote Soldier. I don't have this one painted up yet. This one's a good one that I really enjoy. There's two different versions. I call this one like reporting for duty because that's what he says in the comic strip I took this one from. He's kind of like going from like this version of himself back to the regular, and I thought that was pretty dope. And this is based off the Thunderbolts for this one. So when I hopefully, if they end up making the Thunderbolts 3-pack or something with the Punisher and maybe Elektra, that head will go with it perfectly. Ender Shadow says, actually, you need armbands like wraps from Mafek's Daredevil to make it closer to Shiketo's Daredevil. Yeah, I think these, it's like they kind of work for the, they're made for the Vulcan body, and since that's a little bit different than the New Year Vows, they kind of work. You can kind of put them on there. I have to double check again and see how well they fit on there. Oh, I don't have the figure because I had to recently make more of them, so I had the armbands right here. But I don't have any of the figures, any of the Renew Your Vows bodies here to test that with, unfortunately. This one I got painted up, and I love this one, the Jubilee. I made a version without the glasses, and because most of the Marvel Legends have the glasses, you can separate. So I was able to put those ones on here, got them painted up, and I thought this one came out pretty good. I was really, I thought I did pretty good with this Jubilee. It came out pretty well, so I'm happy with that one. I feel like I probably can come back to this Angel and give him another expression possibly. But I feel like the hair came out pretty okay. I like it for what it was. I have not gotten this one painted up yet. Maybe if I do another one with a new expression, I might do so. And this Molecule Man, I haven't done this one painted up yet. I do want to change this one a little bit though. It's because like here on, you can see here, like he should have like two lightning bolts coming down his face, like another one instead of just stopping right here. And then the hair, I wanted to fix up the hair a little bit as well. So that's one I want to come back to. I would really love to get this Maker. The Maker is a really good figure, and I now that they have the new Xavier, the goddamn, I'm blanking on it, but the Uncanny X-Men 275, I think is what it was, where he's in his Warlord outfit. I think that body, if you were to use some acetone off of the pieces, the what's it called? The paint, the deco, I think you can get a good base body for the Maker. Because I was using before the Pizza Spidey body because it was like the Charles Xavier from Powers of X. It was like an all black body and it was perfect for it. But I think it's just too thin. It's the Pizza Spidey body. And it's an old figure. I think we could do better. And I think that new version was good. I have not gotten it painted up, and it's so creepy. There's two different style heads. There's the unmasked, creepy looking face, and then there's the masked face, which I like this one. I would definitely want to put this one on a head sculpt for sure. Like, look at that. That's a good one. And then let's go back. Luke Cage, I was able to get this one painted up by Nico. This one came out pretty good. I love this one. Because I think that Luke Cage body only came with one head. I think it was like a neutral face, so I gave him a different expression. This one actually gave more texture to the skin. It doesn't come out, it doesn't print out so much, but it's still worth it. I don't do it very often. Avalanche, so we're getting to about the beginning of it here because Mania was that first one I created. But Avalanche is a good one. It's based off of X-Men, Wolverine in the X-Men version with the animated series one with his handlebar mustache and the helmet. And then we got this one, which is like the here, let me just go to, I guess I don't have it. So this one is like the classic one, and then this is the animated one. And then I just gave you guys options to mix between the two of them here. And I do have this one painted up, and it makes it fantastic because without that screaming face on there, it doesn't look the greatest when he's trying to use his ability. I did a Grand Inquisitor as well. For my work, we had to create a Grand Inquisitor because we worked on the suit for the Kenobi series, and we need a new head sculpt because I had said I do not want to use a version of. We didn't have a skin of the actor anyways, but I was like, we don't want to. I don't want to make that version. We need to make it a little bit more comic accurate, or like the anime series accurate. So I went and did that, and it's available online for you guys to purchase. And then Mania was a good one. I recently made one. Yeah. So I've got some here, and then there's a hole in the back. Well, so you can take the tongue. The tongue is separate, and you can plug it in there, so you can paint it separately and plug it back in there. So that way it's a little bit easier for you to paint up. I figured that might be a better situation. And I think I have Nico. He painted up this one, and it looks awesome right next to Agent Venom. And then what else do I have here? Yeah, so it's more of that. And then at the beginning, when I first kind of started off, I was making Mezco kind of DC figure customs. So we still have Killer Croc, which works on the Gamerverse. The Abomination, which as you can see in this photo here, I never got the leg for it. So he's sitting there with no leg for the most time. So I have never been able to finish that custom. But it works perfectly for that. It's got chain set as well. With I had from Michael's. I got some of the chains, and I added to that, which I don't offer on the sculpt itself, but they do make it available to attach it to. It's pretty easy to attach as well. And then there's like two versions. There's like an open mouth. There's an open mouth one and a closed mouth one. Then I made a Flash. This one came out pretty good. I'd like to see this one painted up eventually. I think this would be a pretty cool one. And then also made a Barry Allen head sculpt, which could be used for other things possibly if you wanted to. I feel like the mouth could have been better. It's a little bit too wide, but you know, this is some of my early sculpts too. But this one, these two have been one of my favorites for a long time. Is the Scarecrow I redid. I wanted to redo a Injustice Scarecrow. And okay, this one is the Dr. Fear Classic. So this one is like the classic look, and that one came out so fantastic. I have this one painted up, and I'm using this one on my Mezco Scarecrow right now, as well as the Hook from Injustice. And then I painted up a few of these the Bane pieces, as well as the Lucha one. I have one of those painted up, and it looks so dope. So this one I actually got done by oh my god, I am blanking on his name right now. Let me get 1 second. Let's see here. Invincible Toys. If you guys ever checked out Invincible Toys, let's see here. Landon Stewart. I worked with him trying to help him out with some of the figures that they were getting made of their military line, and he was very very helpful in painting up some new head sculpts for me. Oh, puppies, she wants attention. And so he was able to paint up that Bane head sculpt for me. And then Gorilla Grodd. I have not gotten this painted up. It looks so dope, and it's meant for the the King Kong body from NECA. It's perfect for that. And I have so many options to choose from here. I would love to see somebody get this painted up, put this on here. Oh yeah, Seth. Okay, so yeah, I was Seth is the one that put me onto Landon, and I appreciate that very much. So yeah, I want to see this Gorilla Grodd get done eventually. So I wanted to make a cape for him as well, so I can put the leadership looking one, the warrior looking one. But I like the telepathic one. This one's kind of based off of the version in Flash TV series. It was like that. And then that's pretty much it for those. I got some original characters here. Like an Inferno one, which has like There's some fire pieces that come off the side of the mouth. I have this one painted up as well, and this one's pretty dope. I might come back and redo another version of this, but this one came out really good. This is my own character that I worked with Nico on. His name is Ogun, and it's based off the deity, African deity. It's kind of like a god of metallurgy and a few different things, but that was the main thing for me. I took from it was metallurgy. So I was giving him hammers, and this is supposed to be for Cosmic Legion as well. So this is his symbols here, and this came out really good in the print. When things are like printed, like embossed, I guess, in the way it's like out versus in. The out ones come out a lot cleaner than what comes in, because if it's in like what's up here, it gets filled in pretty easily. But I haven't seen this one painted up yet, and I really want to. It looks so cool. A lot of good texture. It's a good sculpt. I think it's a pretty interesting character. Oh, and the hair piece, it's on a swivel, so it's a separate piece that can be swiveling around, and it's a little bit more flexible as well. And then this one I worked with 796 Studios. He gave me a couple ideas to put in for like a Cyclops with some like teeth like this and with bunny ears, and so I created something, and boom, there it is. And I think I have this one painted up too. This one was kind of a pain to paint up. It looked like similar to this, but it was worth it. It looks cool. So that, again, this one's like for like Cosmic Legions. This one as well. This one's my character I created called Koa Warlock. He's got in the back of his head is kind of like it's like a metal pieces. And it's kind of like based off like a shark in a way, like a orc shark. And then he has a couple of different variations with an open mouth, and then also one with like a battle damaged. Some of the teeth are missing, and his eyes are. This one's kind of cut up and swollen. So I haven't seen this one painted up yet. I'd like to see that. I have my skeleton, my exterminator, which start off with him, and then I have my skulls that work for Mezco skulls. So the eyes are separate pieces that can be plugged in, so that way you can paint the eyes and then paint the inside of the orbital and put it in there, and so that way you don't have to make it a lot easier for painting. And those look so dope. I have a couple of those painted up. I have the Mohawk one painted up, and there's a couple different expressions. So we have the I had the Crazy Eye one, and then I had the what's it called? The Mad Dog. I call it the Mad Dog. Just more both eyes kind of straight. And then I have recently redid this one. I'm gonna probably redo this one again, but Mr. Mystic. This is one of my characters to go with Ramona Ryder. I'm working on his full costume set. But he recently got new version of his he's got his emblem on his forehead right here. He's kind of like a blind mystic in a way, kind of like a mixture of both Daredevil, Kanan from Star Wars, and Doctor Strange. So he's like a little bit of all of those guys. And then we got Ramona Ryder. This is the character that I created with the help of my girl Claire. She helped me design it, and she's like the most I've put progress into as far as like designing the characters and fully sculpting them out. And I really want to get this one like fully done. I have the design. Like if you let's see here, hold on. If I were to go, you can see here. If I were to close this down, let's see. So boom, yeah, see that? That's Ramona. So that's what I want to really bring full into figure form. I just got to get some soft goods to make work on the skirt and I have a jacket already. I just need to make the skirt pretty much. But yeah, that's all of the sculpts I have so far. Lots of good stuff. I've been working on the Marvel ones recently, and I just keep going. I feel like the Marvel ones do the best, but sales are meh right now. But I think the Daredevil ones are really, really dope, and I can't wait to see those ones painted up. Nightcrawler as well. I think these, as I'm looking through this, I'm seeing the evolution of the sculpts, and I think we've come a long way by doing this every week, and I see what we can create next time. Hopefully we'll continue finishing up those original characters. One second. TV automatically switched. So yeah, I mean, in the future we'll evolve and create more stuff. So I really want to see these in people's hands and see them being created by see how they photograph by other people. I don't get to see that very often, Rich. So I definitely want to see these you get out there more for sure. And I want to be tagged when people work on them. This is my bet. This one sold a lot. Then this one sold pretty well too. This right now is like how well they sold. These ones I had a couple of people set up buying, but these ones are like, this one shot off quick. And I get it. It's something that's easy to paint because I don't offer it painted. They don't get sold very well, but this one's an easy one to just paint by yourself. Same thing with this one. I forgot to mention. I forgot to look at the comment section over here. Gaijin, I've been wanting to get those Grodd heads for the Haya Kong short on money though, and tariffs off. But yeah, damn tariffs. Yeah, we'll see what's going on with that. 796 Cyberpunk brother. Yes. I love 796. He's a good guy, and I'm glad to have worked with him. I appreciate you, Ender Shadow. Hopefully, we keep making dope stuff, man. So, anyways, we're at 10 o'clock. That's it for today, guys. I appreciate you guys hanging out. We will next week is Craven, so I will have Mystique up on the shop on Friday, as well as don't forget we'll be having I'll add these to the shop as well, the mountable negative zone portals, as well as some of my wall mounts I made. I'll have these available to buy, which is just you just nail that in there, and these all work with Mezco stands. Mezco stands are the best ones I've seen so far. Figure art stands are they're not strong enough to hold these figures up sometimes, so I really recommend the Mezco ones. So these Mezco, these are ones fit for Mezco. Anyways, and then the Fantastic Four logo, which you can see if you guys make sure you follow my broadcast channel on Instagram. That's where you can see the pictures I took for that. I got to post. I'll post up on the regular one because Claire finished painting it and it looks really good. So I'll take a picture of it and post it up on my normal channel, Uncanny _sculpts, and that's pretty much it. So go keep an eye out for those on Friday. We'll be launching those, and hopefully you guys enjoy. And we'll see what we create next time. Again, we're working on Craven next week, and we'll see you guys next week. Hopefully you guys have a